We're about 45 minutes to an hour out. This whole room will be full of hundreds of people, entrepreneurs, business owners, like-minded people from all over the world that are looking to make a difference in their life and really their communities and really do what Core Strength is really about, experience life from the core of what it is that they really want to do. So super excited. We're getting last minute touches on the room, the audio, the seats and everything. And excited to see you here. We're going to be working on something very, very important. And I'm going to say it clearly to make certain you hear it clearly. We're going to be working on something called your life. How many of you have businesses, jobs, people at home you really care about, things you really want to do, and if you could just figure out how to do this little tweak in your life, you know that there's magic at the end of the rainbow. This is not about me this weekend. This is not about necessarily you. It's really about us getting it. And really what I mean by getting it is that you're going to understand very quickly little things that I'm going to share with you that are going to make a major difference for you. I believe that the majority of people in this world have not learned how to, what I would call, operate themselves in a way that allows them to get what it is they want. If you stick it out for 2.5 days, I can guarantee you're going to see sides of you that you've never seen in your life. You're going to find spaces inside of you that you've been missing for a long time. All this is about making some minor shifts in your communication, minor shifts in your thinking patterns, minor shifts in your understanding of what it is that you do. And that's really going to make the biggest impact for each and every one of you. Today we're going to work on how you communicate with the most important person in your life. Does anybody know who that person is? Yourself. So what a lot of you haven't recognized is a very, very simple thing. Overthinking didn't start that way. It started off that one day you learned you were analytical. So you accepted that you were analytical. And then you use it as an excuse to not make a decision. So then you decide, I'm not just analytical, I become over analytical, which is over the line. And really over analytical is code word for I'm scared to make a what? Decision. But because you're analytical, you get away with it. So you're like, no, that's just me being analytical. Or you go to a seminar like the gentleman yesterday said, and the gentleman yesterday said, well, I have this wrong with me, or I have abandonment issues, or I have issues with my dad, or I have problems with my mom. And none of these are actually solutions. They're just your problem redefined in a way that you can't solve. Nobody taught me this stuff. I had to learn it on my own. And it's pained me to realize how many people live in the world and don't recognize that their challenge is not in the area that they see it in. Your challenge isn't in a script, it's not in a funnel, it's not in a learning how to be even more confident sometimes. Your problem and your challenge, whatever it is you're dealing with, shows up internally in how you see the world. So our job is to not stop there, our job is to change that pattern. How many of you would love the ability to more comfortably make the decisions that you would like to make in your life without having to worry about them? How many of you would love that? Better question, and this is really an interesting thing. When I started doing this, and I didn't learn this till probably 5 years into the game, people's biggest desire. How many of you would like to truly be yourself regularly? And I'm going to tell you there's only one way to fail this event, and it doesn't require you to speak up. It doesn't require you to get involved. It doesn't require you to share anything with anybody. The only way to fail is to choose not to be here.
2 days ago, I would have been sitting here quiet, not doing anything, trying to hide. And it made me realize there's so much that I need to work on, and I choose to make those changes, choose to work on myself.
Internal dialogue in my head, I create myself. We need to take ownership of our own thoughts, and we can change those.
But now, if I get overwhelmed, I'm going to get more involved with other people and connect with people. almost all of my problems in my life are my failure or inability to communicate with myself.
I've learned it's okay to be me and I'm okay to be first.
I realized I'm a wanter and that I need to choose more things in my life, and I need to choose how I want my life to go.
Do the work and, take this in and do it for yourself, and it will translate to the other people in your life.